welcome back to my channel again. I'm so happy for you guys to be here today, and I'm like so grateful for the views and the comments that I've received on my last video. I really wanted to post something up again. I didn't want you guys just seeing one video and then, you know, me disappearing for the next 3-4 days. So I really wanted to get this content up for you today. So basically I was thinking of just getting into like a little vlog, what I do throughout the day. Well, days like today, Thursday. Thursdays are really chill. Usually I would have uni, but because it's the first week back, I start next week. So that's that. But I do have work today, and I didn't really actually explain what I actually do for work. So basically what I do is I'm a tennis coach. I work for someone else, and basically I am like the assistant to him. We run like a little tennis program for kids, adults, anyone, anything. Basically what I do is just train little kids. There's different types of there's different types of like levels that they start at and whatnot. It's not really that interesting, but I thought that it would be fun if I actually took you guys with me and kind of showed you where I'm at, what I do. Now, in regards to this though, like I don't really want to record kids because, you know, there is some parents out there, if they see me recording their kids, they're gonna think, what the fuck is this fucking bitch doing? Why is she recording my kids? So I don't really want to get into that. If I can and I get permission, I probably will, but like I don't want to, you know, kind of start any with the parents. So I will try to do it on the side. I actually do play myself. If you guys want to know about that, leave that in the comments below. I used to be a professional tennis player. I don't know if I stated that in the last one, but if you want to know about it, just let me know. I do want to insert some tennis clips in here too, not this video, but maybe the next few ones to come. I think it'll be really interesting. But that is that. I have no makeup on. I hate having no makeup on because you just feel like 14 times uglier, but it is what it is, and I'm at work. So this is the little room with all the rackets and all the gear and stuff. So basically I have 2 little girls I'm about to train soon. They'll be here really soon. So we do a little warm up, do that with them, and then I get on to like the bigger kids. So that is that. It's not really that fucking interesting, but I think it's more interesting if you see me play. I have to really get into that. So yeah, see you guys soon. And thank you so much for the support on the last video. It really means a lot, so I really appreciate that. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please, that would mean so much to me. And like this video if you enjoy it, and as I said before, if you have any requests or suggestions, please leave it in the comments so I know. Like, as I said, I'm willing to do whatever you guys want to see, so just leave it in the comment section down below. Anyways, without further ado, I was thinking of doing like a half vlog, half story time today. So this might go throughout the week, so I might get some more footage up throughout the week, and I might put it up on Sunday or so. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I can't sit still. Never. I can't. That's not me. I'm an athletic person. I like to move my feet. I like to move my hands. I can't. I'm gonna really try. Okay, so I thought that I would tell the story of that time that I almost got kidnapped. And when I say this headline, that time I almost got kidnapped, people laugh in my face. And I think that's funny because at the time it was so scary. Like, it's not funny. I mean, when I talk about it now, it's funny, but back then it wasn't funny because I was so young and I didn't understand, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand the way I understand now. So I feel like in a way this could be beneficial for anyone in case this does happen to them, or they are in this situation and they can kind of sense the signs that it might happen and what they can do to prevent this from happening. I mean, one of the biggest things is always stay in a place surrounded by people. Be in a public place, especially when you want to meet up with someone. Like, I don't 100% recommending meetups with people that you don't know. That is so scary. You hear so many bad things, but you know, always do it in a public place. But anyways, let's just get into it. So if anyone knows the station Uguna, you know, I don't even need to tell you, it's just, it's rotten. It's really rotten. Anyways, so I used to catch a train back, so train from Strathfield to Yagoona. Big change, okay? This was after school. I would have tennis training and I'd be on the train home back to Yagoona where my mum or grandma, whatever, would pick me up. And if anyone's been to Yagoona, you know when you leave, you have to exit through this little alleyway. So it's really dark because it was dark at the time. It wasn't that dark, but it was kind of getting there. You have to go down this little alleyway about a minute and then you get to the car park. So I got to the car park. I do this every day. I've never had an issue. I think I was in year, I think I'm saying year 7 or year 8. Okay, so I got into the car park and I was just waiting there. And there was a few cars, and right next to the station, so when you get out of the car park, there's just like a KFC right here and like a Salvo's. It's probably still there. Anyways, so I was just sitting in the car park. There was a few cars. Anyways, just doing my thing, whatever. Then this truck pulls up. I looked at him. He looked at me. I was like, whatever, doing my own thing. I looked at him again and he started waving at me, and I was like, oh, okay. That's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. So I was like, alright, I'm just on my phone, and you're just so tempted to look up again, like you need to, like you really, really need to. You can't just let it go. Things like that, like, fuck. So I looked up again, and he did this. At that point in time, my heart dropped. So I was really young. I'm thinking, shit, where is my grandma? Where is she? So I'm ringing the home phone. I'm ringing their home phone. It's my grandma's picking me up. My grandfather answers and he's like, she's on her way. And I'm like, fuck, how slow does she drive? Like, it's only like a 5-6 minute drive. Like, shit. And he is parked literally right next to the entrance of the KFC and the Salvo. So I have to walk past him to get to a public area. I'm just like, whatever, she's gonna come soon. The shit will be gone. I look at him again. He's literally waving. Okay, I'm like, you know what? This is bullshit now. I'm starting to really freak out. I'm gonna go around the car park and try get into the KFC area. So I walk around. He followed me. He followed me so slowly though, because he was a few meters behind me. He wasn't going really fast, but he was going so slow. And the look on his face, I can't even explain it to you. It was so disgusting. I was fucking so fearful of my life at that time. And he was slowly following. Mind you, once again, I'm only young. I'm shitting it. I'm sweating. I was sweating. I was nervous. I was so scared. So he's following me. I go around. He speeds it up. He speeds it up to the point where he's literally right next to me. And if I was in the position I was in now, I would have been like, what the fuck are you looking at? Leave me the fuck alone, you pedophile. Like, what do you want from me? Back then, you're so little and innocent. You just you have your head down and keep walking. He's like, hey pretty, you want to come? You want to come? And I'm like, in my head, come where, bro? Where do you want to go? Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to go home. Like, he kept saying, do you want to come? And I kept walking faster. I went into the KFC. KFC is full of people. It's a public place. You don't kidnap someone in a public place. Like, clearly he hasn't thought the plan through, and he wasn't a good kidnapper, because that's a load of shit. Okay, so it worked in my favor. I went into the KFC. He came in. I went to this stranger. I've never done this in my life. This was me looking for help. I went to this stranger. I'm like, I'm so sorry. This guy in the truck is following me. Can I please stay with you? Because I'm really scared at this point. He goes, no problems at all. Like, you can stay with me until your grandmother comes. And I'm like, wow, you know, there is so many sweet people out there. So I was so thankful that he was there at the time. I stayed next to him, and the piece of shit drove past, gave me a wink. He was like, and drove off. And I thought, like, how can you do that to someone? Like, how can you do that to a little kid at the time? Like, it just makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. There's so many fucked up people out there. It's just, it's not normal that he did that. And I was so scared. 10 minutes later, my grandmother came. And I'm like, you're not going to believe what happened. Now, she's import. I'm Macedonian, half Macedonian. And she doesn't understand what's happening. When you tell them something, they overreact. Like, they think that it's the end of the world. And she was like, oh my goodness. Like, she blames herself to this day that, you know, something could have happened. But, you know, at least she came. But that was the story of how I almost got kidnapped. And that was like the worst day of my life. So it's not even funny. Like, it's not funny because it's really scary. Until that time, it hasn't happened since, because I've never gone back to Yagoona Station. So I think that might be the solution. No, but oh god, how many, like, all right, if you're a girl and you can relate to this, please let me know. Okay, when I go shopping with my best friend, she's gonna laugh when she sees this. She's like my little protector. We go to the shops. You know, we don't look that great. Like, we're just wearing, you know, average clothing, average, a bit of makeup. Like, it's nothing exciting. Like, it's really boring. And we went to Parramatta on Boxing Day, and we're walking past, there's this guy, he's about 45, he's got a family, he's got 3 kids at home, for sure. And she's like, oh my God, she's like, that guy almost ate you alive. And I'm like, fuck, and I take a look at him, and he's still looking at me as we're walking past, and I'm thinking, does he think that I like that I think that's attractive? Does he think that I think, wow, that's so hot, wow? No, I don't think that. I think ill, yuck, don't look at me. That's how I feel. So guys that do that, I really don't understand. Like, if you're a girl, you can relate. There is so many guys that do that, and it's so disgusting. It's not even flattering one bit. And the worst part about it is they look like my fucking foot. My foot. Like, how do you have, you know what, good on you for having so much confidence, but shit, man, like, don't, it's so funny, every time we go shops and we see these people and they look at you, and then I look at them like, what are you looking at? And then they're still looking like, yeah, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck, I'm looking at you, like, piss off, like, why are you still looking at me? And then, I don't know, it's just so, like, I don't get, maybe girls do this too. Can you imagine if girls did this? It wouldn't be the same, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't vibe with it at all. So, but that's really funny. But yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next few hours. Bye. Steps that I take. What are you looking at? Trace. Polo used to be Lacoste. Water used to be the tap, nigga, not the boss. Damn, things changed. I'm so awake. Irony. I said, Mitchie at your hook. If your bitch keeps eyeing me, ride with the mob. Check it with me, it's the name. Big ballers is the chain. Turn on for the watch. Present plain Jane. The guy behind me is like, dirty band bitches wanna suck my dick off. Papa's any for a penny, get the hip floor. Run up in the sea open in the islands of Waikiki. Michael Kors, if you was fucking Michael Kors. Big Sean. Boy, how big is yo? Give me all your money and give me all your sweating. Rice Krispies. Whole time I get with me. On the road doing this. Yo. Boom. The king goes. It's currently 4:30 on Saturday. I'm finally home from the shops. I am so exhausted. I had an interview this morning at 8, so honestly that's drained me, and I just spent the day at the shops with my sister, and tonight have a quiet one, you know, get together and watch the Bulldogs game tonight, which I'm so excited about. If you don't already know, I do follow the Bulldogs, so cannot wait. I'm such a big NRL fan, and I'm just so excited, like I cannot wait. So we're doing that tonight. Until then, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't yet already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video, lovelies. Bye.